Transitioning youth from learning to earning is the key theme at this year's Solutions Exchange Conference. The event is hosted by Harambee Youth Employment Accelerator in partnership with Business Unity South Africa and the Presidency. Newzroom Afrika's business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo filed this report.
South Africa's youth unemployment remains one of the highest in the world, with structural economic issues dimming the light on job creation. Deputy President Paul Mashatile says this highlights the need to work on its relationship with the private sector in order to find lasting economic growth solutions.
In order for us to make a meaningful dent in youth unemployment, we must employ a multi-pronged approach that focuses on entrepreneurship and inclusive hiring.
A Presidency Youth Employment Intervention official says for a multi-pronged approach to work, it is important to understand the economic issues that shape young people's attitude to the labor markets.
They spoke about the fact that we know young people are zigzagging. So it's really acknowledging that that is happening. So how do we intervene in that maneuvering to really plug the supports that they require to start building their profiles in ways that start to unlock more sustainable forms of earning?
MTN Group chairperson says it's not just young people's attitude to work that's changing, but the world of work in its entirety.
What we know is that the nature of work has significantly shifted in the past few years. Permanent work has been replaced by short-term contract work across all job categories. The path is no longer linear.
Time Bank's chief commercial officer explains that fixing the trust deficit between the employer and youth can go a long way, but that this takes courage from the part of the employer.
We're not of the view that any young person wants to be unsuccessful. Two is that I think we've always, as industry, underestimated the determination, the resilience of young people, but more importantly, their willingness to learn. And what in turn is required from business is to have a willingness to teach, a willingness to invest in a young person's well-being.
To date, Harambee and its over 1,000 employer partners, in collaboration with the Department of Employment and Labour and the Presidential Youth Employment Intervention, have enabled over 1 million earning opportunities, according to the Youth Accelerator. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.